Hello friends, welcome to my channel Language and Life Skills. I am Matthew Addukanil. Today I like to speak to you about weather-related phrases and idioms, and also some dealing with cold and heat. The first of these is the opposite of a warm welcome, that is a cold welcome. Cold welcome means a distant and unfriendly reception. It is said that in some places in the US, the blacks receive a cold reception at restaurants. They are not welcome there. Second is a cool welcome. A cool welcome means an indifferent, uncaring welcome. People don't bother about you. If you go to government offices, very often you will receive a cool welcome from the officials. A hot welcome. It is a hostile, unfriendly welcome. If terrorists surround a police station, they will receive a hot welcome from the cops with firing of guns. Next is a wet blanket. A wet blanket is a person who discourages you, who demotivates you. Model sentence: don't tell him your plans. He is a wet blanket. He will discourage you. Give someone the cold shoulder. Something similar to the previous one. It means be indifferent to someone, to discourage that person. During the Cold War years, Russian diplomats were given the cold shoulder in the West. The next is put on the back burner, or similar, put in the cold breeze. This means to postpone projects and plans or proposals to a later date. An example: welfare measures for the poor are often put on the back burner by governments, or they are put in the cold freeze. In the autumn of life, or in your sunset years, it means the fag end of your life, your retirement years. A model sentence: we must learn to live a serene life in our sunset years, or in the autumn of our life. Breaking the ice. Well, this refers to something you do to get rid of the initial uneasiness when strangers meet each other or new people meet each other. That is breaking the ice. An example: when meeting strangers, the British usually break the ice by speaking about the weather in England. Very interesting. Next, to catch cold feet. This means to lose your confidence while attempting something. A sentence: the thief caught cold feet when he saw a pair of armed guards. He could not proceed. The next, murder in cold blood. This means to commit a murder which is premeditated, with the previous planning, not on the spur of the moment. A model sentence: the disgruntled employees shot the cruel boss in cold blood. Another one with cold. Cold comfort. It means poor consolation, something offered to you that gives you very little satisfaction. It is not up to your expectation. A model sentence: The compensation paid for a sexually abused and murdered child is called compensation for parents. It is nothing. Parents are missing their child. Next, out in the cold means to feel neglected, uncared for, or ignored. A model sentence: children of alcoholic parents are often left out in the cold, struggling to survive. The parents don't care for them. Next, from the winter season, a thaw in the relationship. It means the melting of the ice. That is the natural meaning. And in the human context, it means an improvement in a cold relationship, making it warmer, like the melting of the ice. That is a thaw in the relationship. A model sentence: visits by heads of tables of states often cause a thaw in the relationship between countries. Next, related to spring, a single swallow does not make spring. Spring is noted for the return of swallows from other countries back to England or other countries which are becoming warm in spring. But it's not enough to have one swallow to come back. So this idiom means you must have sufficient evidence to come to a conclusion. A single swallow does not make spring. A model sentence: it rained after 10 months. Still the water situation is precarious. A single swallow does not make spring. A weathercock. This cock is not something you kill and eat. It refers to a person who is undependable, unreliable, unpredictable. Model sentence: do not trust in his promises. He is known to be a shameless weathercock. Save for a rainy day. That means to put aside money for times of hardship. For time when you may have difficulty or having funds, to save for a rainy day. A model sentence: don't spend all your salary, save part of it for a rainy day. You may need it sometime later. And the last one for today is a cold fish. This is not a variety of fish, but it refers to a person who is cold and unfeeling, a person without any emotions or sympathy, an unfeeling person. Model sentence: don't tell the boss about your hospital bills. He won't help. He is known to be a cold fish. Friends, I hope you liked the presentation. If you did, please subscribe. So bye till the next time. Bye.